Okay, uh, welcome back. So, work got out a little earlier today, so I'm decided to go ahead and do some streaming. Of course, we're going back to our Dragon. Last time we had finished up Shantokar. No, not Shantokar, the Sharn Syndicate. Gotten our cool little orb. Now we are going to check out Three Barrel Cove. Hopefully, I'm in the right level range. There shouldn't be too much issue in that regard. But we'll find out. So if I can remember correctly, I have to go to the harbor and talk to someone. I probably should have double checked that. That's fine. So we get to play pirates. Okay. So let's head down. Death block. Oh yeah. We verify, okay, our acid resistance is working again, which is good. I I think it's whatever managed to bug out that acid damage. I don't know. There was something wonky last time. So we head to the harbor. And let's check out the quests. Three Barrel Cove. There we go. Commodore Blood Eye needs someone to help with odd jobs around Three Barrel Cove. To get there, from the Stormreach Marketplace, travel through the south gate to the harbor. Done. Once at the harbor, find Nadine Shipton out at one of the docks. It's vague. Ask her to take you to Three Barrel Cove. Okay. So I do remember that travel is this little like asterisk thing. So that's the Inspired Quarter. Spinner's Prison, which is like to go to Forgotten Realms. Lordsmar's Plaza, Airship Showroom, Market, Port Agent, Corthos. I don't see Nadine anywhere. Okay. I guess we'll talk to the port agent. Hope for the best. Okay, and then of course we're going to want to turn on our Eldritch Blast. Might as well. Actually, I've got 2 action points to spend. I only need 1. Yeah, let's do that. There's a Warlock Trainer right here. So let's go ahead and roll some silver. Okay, money, a bit of XP. So for anyone wondering, the reason I always roll silver is gold requires astral shards, which I have a couple. That's kind of the pseudo cash shop currency. I mean, the real cash shop currency is, of course, just straight up DDO currency. Whatever it's called. The gold coin thing. But the astral shards are something you can buy. You can spend them to reroll chests. You can spend them to like repair your equipment. Yeah. So you can buy them. 100's a good thing. So 100 for like $6. So they're like 5 cents each ish. Obviously, the more you get, the better the ratio. Just like how they always sucker people into these things. Last I played, it wasn't really that useful. Other than certain guild stuff required astral shards to buy. So the last guild I was in, they just had people turn in their astral shards to get that because there was a rare chance for them to drop in chests. Though I don't know if that's still true. That was kind of when they were first being made popular. Okay, so I think I was gonna go for charisma. Yes. And then when I get my next point, then I'll save that for Nowhere's Fate. That gives me a +6 charisma. Okay, and how are my patrons doing? None of them are great. Okay, I think it's House Fjarlin. Well, yeah, I should pretty much just give up on worrying about that. Just doing normal, I'm not really going to get anything. Though doing some favor runs isn't a horrible idea. That's something that I used to do. Oh, especially back before you unlocked Elite on like third lives. Is, you know, let's say I wanted the fast moving thing, that was House Fjarlin, I think. And then Silver Flame, I believe, gave you extra regeneration when running around the town? Something like that. So what you do is you just find some low-level quests. Usually chains all have the same patron, and so you just burn through those. Okay. Nadine Shipton. Ahoy, lover. I'm about to set sail for the nearby islands. I reckon I can squeeze another passenger or two. Are you up for exploring exotic Three-Barrel Cove, or do you fancy a nice vacation at the Ataraxia Resort? Let's go with Three-Barrel Cove. Three-Barrel. Great pirate captains and the worst scurvy dogs find their home there. And you know what they say, where there are pirates, treasures, and far behind. Alright, I'm sold. Take me to Three-Barrel Cove. Barrel's bottom. Okay. So I am in a city, I believe. So Three-Barrel Cove got revamped not long after I stopped playing. I'm not in a guild, right? No. So I don't recall how it used to be, or how it is now. I recall playing on it a little, and there was some good loot, but I think that was at epic levels. Okay, Drell Jake, Coin Lord Factorum. Beware of this place, Warlock. It is a den of pirates, a scourge on Stormreach. They prey on the Thunder Sea, hungry for cargo and slaves. The Coin Lords will pay well for an end to these leeches. Of course, Coin Lords hate competition. Very well. Tell me what needs to be done. Wow. Okay. Coin Lord Amanatu believes that Yar Yar was going to blockade Stormreach Harbor, choking the trade that we depend on. Now that you've made an example of Yar Yar, hopefully Drum won't threaten Stormreach waters again. Okay, so this was that one extreme quest that we did, where we blew up the ship. So that's CR4, right? Play on Heroic, 1 out of 1 quest complete, done. Three-Barrel Cove is a safe harbor for many pirates who prey on Stormreach shipping. Coin Lords would see that it no longer be safe for these pirate crews. CR 5 through 7, I'm 5, so right level range. Play on Heroic, 0 of 5, quest complete. The single biggest threat to Stormreach commerce is the Blood Tide, a dastardly pirate fleet. The Coin Lords have hired House Deneath to crush these brigands, and you have agreed to pay extra for additional mercenaries. Are you game? Heroic 0 of 4. Okay. What shall be my reward? Return to this NPC after completing all quests to choose one of these rewards. Experience points, maybe. Guild renown, not in a guild. Skill tome, probably gonna go with skill tome. Playing more quests on higher difficulties gives rewards at higher tiers. More XP, more renown, and larger bonus skill tomes. I don't remember this mechanic at all. Okay. Let's see. Oh, what are the rules for sagas? You must complete all quests in the saga to receive a reward. The quality of your reward depends on the difficulties that you completed each quest on. For more info, choose the dialogue option to see the list of quests. Quests can be played in any order and are counted automatically. You do not need to speak to this NPC or return here between quests. Oh, that's good. Once all quests are completed, speak to the NPC for your reward. Exception. Quests completed before update 19 were not counted and must be played. Okay. So, Irestone Inlet. Let's see. Your reward is determined by the difficulty at which you played each dungeon. Huh. I wonder if I were to go back and do that on hard, if it would be marked as hard. Let's see. Return for your reward once all quests are completed. Normal reward, all quests completed. Hard reward, all quests, plus at least 17 points. Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that would be most on hard and 2 on casual. Or normal. Okay. So elite reward, all quests plus at least 25 points. So that would be most on elite and a couple on hard. True elitist reward, all quests plus the total 30 points, so all on elite. You may skip a limited number of quests for each saga. For this option, choose the dialogue response asking for more details on a particular quest. Number of quests skipped, 0 out of 1. Number of quests skipped as a VIP, 0 out of 1. Okay. I don't know if that messes with the point reward. So it would seem, since there's 10 quests, that you can't skip it if you want the true elitist reward. Oh, here we go. What do I get in each reward tier? Oh, just that. Okay. Next quest in the saga. The Legend of Two-Toed Tobias. Pirates are a superstitious lot. They fear ridiculous ghost stories like Jack Tibbers or Two-Toed Tobias. Now, if we could make the pirate rabble think there's truth in these tales, why it would scare the fools into leaving Three Barrel Cove. Yes, I do believe this plan will work. I overheard Laurent Chastel at Barrel's Bottom spreading stories about Two-Toed Tobias. Perhaps you could find a way to convince the pirates of their veracity. Donate shards to the NPCs to skip this quest. 5 shards count this quest as completed on Elite. Oh, so that's how you skip it and still get the points. Still, not going to spend shards. Okay. So that's good to know. Why does it say he's got a check mark? Okay, I don't know what's going on there, but there seems to be a bunch of quests here, so let's do that. Okay, Lars. Moment of time, friend. What can I do for you? Name's Lars Rifley. Friends call me Captain Lars. I'm a thieving trade with the mainland, you might say, but I've lately run into a spot of bad luck. My bad luck goes by the name of Rogues. They're an unfortunate penchant for ambushing mage ships. If ships need protection, I can provide it. Oh, guard duty. Is that one of the quests? I don't know. I don't have to go anywhere, though, so I can just run it. Many vessels still the waters beyond storm reach. No, just right to it. I don't know what elements I need. Fire always seems to be a safe bet. Find the hatch to the above decks. I don't see anything. Oh, there we go. Stairs. Explosive barrels. Can I? Nope, can't knock it. I guess I can't knock it till I've tried it. Okay, explosive barrels. It kind of worries me how many there are. I feel like I'm just going to accidentally blow them up. I'm not seeing any key. Oh, there we go, door. It's not a good sign. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so what's... Okay. Nice. Oh, shikes. You gotta protect. I gotta prevent pilots from killing his crew. Which I guess makes sense, because I'm on an escort quest, but still. I hate escort quests. Okay, defeat rogues. Keep them from dying. Okay. So I shoot you. Blow up the barrels. There should be more ads coming in just a second, right? This is both way too slow and way too fast. Because when stuff comes, there's just so much stuff. But then when it dies, it just... I sit around with nothing to do. Okay. So we've got that killed. Hey, prickles. Like every good adventurer knows, when you get hired for a quest, destroy all the stuff. Ah! So they lost one of their crew. Super annoying. Okay, how many waves is there? Can I not go in after them? Oh. At least they're attacking me. Of course it is. Actually. Can I lock it? No. Man, I get this knock spell and I can't knock anything. Okay. Okay, this is kind of just a boring quest. I'm gonna be super pissed if they manage to get the people killed after taking this long. I'm pretty sure this is designed so that, like, there's challenge, like you have a certain amount of time to kill the enemies before the next wave spawns. But, ugh. Bugger, yeah. Can you guys just stay there? Okay, at least there's a boss. Okay. So that was a horrible quest. In so many ways. But I was able to get it finished, so that's something. Took twice as long as it should have. It was both boring and noxious. Maybe if I was a caster and was able to drop some, like, summons, something to draw their attention. Or I guess it's designed where you're supposed to do, like, crowd control. Throw some webs. Stuff like that. Tumble, sheltering. Nothing super valuable. Okay. So let's look at some of the other quests. Okay. Captain of the Sterling Chance. Ahoy there, landlubber. Looking for work? Well, now I be looking for help. A perfect match, aye? Yes, I could always use some work. What do you have in mind? There be a rival crew, and they be recruiting to best of the best lately. They got an obstacle course to see if the new prospects be suited for joining the crew. I want you to run this course and come and tell me all about it. If you survive, that is. I'll do it. No challenge is too hard for me. Yar, that filthy Captain Rackham be keeping his trial away from prying eyes. Head out of camp, down the winding mountain road. When you see the hole of Lady Luck, look for the ancient ruins, look for the obstacle course in Nar. I'm on my way, and you better have my reward when I get back. Obstacle course doesn't sound great. Rosie the Jinx. Hoy, feeling up for a challenge, Saucy? Care to try Scoundrel's Run? Sounds like the quest I just picked up. Scoundrel's Run, what's that? It's a treasure hunt, Kipper. Old Garl the Grey set it up as a spectator sport. You go to the labyrinth and look for the 5 Idol of Holocaust pieces. We stay above and bet on whether you make it. And you get to keep any treasure you find. Sounds interesting. I'm game. How do I start? First thing, you gotta make it to the labyrinth. It's quite a walk and plenty of water and plenty wager against the getting that far. I love the second option. Wait, I have to walk? A walk? Ha! You'll have to do much better to scare me. That's the spirit. Now you need to take the cliffside road out of camp. When the road forks, take the left path. After you pass the waterfall, take the northern path through the hills. Northern pass, got it. When you get out of the pass, there'll be a big, beautiful lagoon in front of you. The labyrinth entrance is hidden in the forest just west of the lagoon. Alright, I'm heading there right now. Outstanding. Word of advice. Watch out for Boss Karja. The Filcher and his Minotaurs moved into the ruin a while back. They're throwing off our odds. Matter of fact, if you want to shorten them by a head, I'd be much appreciated. There we go. That's the catch. Okay, Red Tom. Hey you. You're the one Skong sent for me. The ruddy-faced man swallows and glances around as if trying to decide if he should run. Skong, who's that? He's a sort of blighter they send armed folks to talk with people, even if they ain't them. They'll be coming soon enough. Listen, chum, you gotta help me. Calm down and explain yourself. There's this crypt, real old place. Used to be the lair of Garl the Grey. We found a couple weeks back, and burn me if it ain't full of treasure. So we told Lord Skong, just like we ought. Tom shakes his head and rubs his eyes. Why tell Skong? Why not keep the place a secret? Skong likes to know things. If a bloke don't pay him his proper tribute, and Skong hears of it, well, just say things go poorly for the bloke in question. Alright, what happened in the crypt? So we're in the middle of looting the place, then all of a sudden there's scalies everywhere. Troglodytes, I mean. They come up from below, mad like a thunder sea gale. So what does this have to do with me? Look, chum, I need someone to go in there and clear the buggers out. Their eggs, anyway. Ugh. There'll be enough to drive the survivors away. After they're gone, we split the loot. Skong gets his cut, and all's well in the cove again, yeah? It's a deal. Where's the crypt? Follow the coast west out of town, the tomb's behind Garl's Falls. Watch yourself, Nutter. Those trogs are stinking mad and just plain stinking besides. Okay, looks like there's lots of options. Vendor. Sell some of that useless stuff we got. Okay. There's a bar here, might as well bind here. Let's see if there's any quests while we're at it. Of course, I'm hoping not to die. I still think that death last time didn't count, because I was not in the acid. It was obviously bugged by the time. Oh, I'm still salty about that. That's stupid. Okay, Blood-Eye. Now what is it you be wanting? Black-Nosed Quint on Stormreach sent me. He said you were looking for a hand. Is that so? Well, now I could use someone. That be true. You see, all-day pirates be coming up to me. Blood-Eye, I need help. Blood-Eye, can you spare me some men? Blood-Eye, that swab stabbed me and my guts are falling out. It makes me sick. Since when do pirates go whining for help when the seas get stormy? Okay, but what do you want me to do? I'll tell all the sea swine to talk to you when they need something. When you travel around Three Barrel Cove and see someone in a pickle, then you help them. Savvy? So you want me to explore Three Barrel Cove, talk to people, and help them out with whatever they need? I'm an expert in that. Leave everything to me. Okay. I'm a horrible pirate. I probably should have asked for some compensation, even if I was planning on doing that to begin with. That's fine. I came all this way at his request and he didn't give me anything. Stupid. Lawrence sizes you up and snickers to himself. Ever hear the legend of Two-Toed Tobias? No, I have not. Well, it's a popular tale around these parts. Tobias Warbuckle was a mighty pirate captain. Ships would turn over their cargo at the mere mention of his name. Even Garl the Grey stayed out of his way. What happened to him? Intrigued, are you? His crew mutinied, murdering him for all the gold in his cargo hold. With his dying breath, Tobias vowed revenge, and he took the souls of his entire crew. They say that you can still hear him howling for vengeance from the lighthouse outside the camp. Did you say a hold full of gold? I'll be back to tell you a tale of my victory. It's an interesting story. Okay. Hello, Minotaur. The Minotaur inclines his head. Hello, little friend. I am Idas. Dol Araz blessing be upon you. Minotaur priest? That's a strange place for you, isn't it? I have traveled the breadth of the Thunder Sea, stood in the shadow of the City of Towers, and waded into the stinking mist of the Mournland. And yet this is my home. Is that so strange? You were born here? In the fire caves, beneath the burning mountain, yes. Only my people are gone. Now. People are gone now. I returned from pilgrims to find them slaughtered. Slaughtered? What happened to them? Darkness rules that place now. Ogres, the murderous brutes, invaded our cavern. Those that didn't slay in the attack perished on the altars to the dragon below. They must be avenged then, and the ogre's altar is broken. The Minotaur shakes his head. Would that I could, but the power of the dragon below is strong there. It torments me with the memory of my people dying. I cannot bear to enter again. I will do it then. My thoughts will not be clouded by memory. The altars shall be destroyed. My thanks to you, little friend. There are 3 altars in the fire caves, and one is buried deep. Shatter them and deal death to the ogres High Shaman Mac Murug. Only then will the darkness be lifted. May Ra guard your steps. Seems horrible. Oh, hey, look, a ghost. Please help me. I can't do much in my current state. You must save my brother. Several weeks ago, Farrier and I were snooping around an old storehouse and stumbled on a pirate smuggling operation. Kyra, take them. I was caught, and my brother got away. And then Farrier came back for me, but I was accidentally killed, and he got himself caught in the process. You were accidentally killed? Yes, the smugglers were holding me in an ancient prison. Its elaborate traps were too much for me, and Farrier is still stuck there. Please find my brother and free him. Yes, I will free your brother. Ghost of a chance. Thank you, thank you. The prison is a far walk from Three Barrel, I'm afraid. If you head north and west, and don't stop until only the open sea is in front of you, then you'll come across the wreckage of the rotten shark. The prison entrance is underwater, just south of the shark. One more thing. My brother won't be safe anywhere, now that he knows about the pirates smuggling. Please make sure none of them are left to come after Farrier. Okay. So I think those are the main quests. He's still got a chalice, but usually this kind of stuff is like, you have to do all the prerequisites and then you can actually get the real quest. But it seems that the entrance is way up here. I do not remember any of the directions, so I'm pretty much just going to head in a random direction. And, yeah, run into some quests on the way. Okay, so we've got Slayers, Explorers. So there's a quest there. Legend of Tobias. Seems like a good place to start as any. Oh, Three Barrel Cove Guide. Oh, nice. A visitor to the Cove, are you? I've traveled around this island by land and sea more times than I can count. If you can describe a place to me, I'll take you there quick as can be. Of course, you'll have to have done the quest before for me to be able to help you. Okay, so that's just to rerun the quest. That's fine. I don't mind a chance to get some XP doing Explorers, maybe some rare encounters.
The crow's nest is strategically placed to detect ships coming in and out of Three Barrel Cove.
Okay. Looks like that's Tobias. I don't want to just jump off. So let's make my way down. Hey, Scorpion. Man, those guys are surprisingly tough, considering. 96 hit points. Seems like I've been running into like 30 hit point stuff at this level. I wonder if that's because the quests I have been running are quests that have been around pretty much since the start of the game. And I think these quests are relatively new, so there's probably going to be some inflation. So these quests might be much more difficult than the ones I have been running, which will be interesting. Okay, so it looks like the entrance is down here somewhere. There we go.
The Weeping Cove is rumored to be a resting place of two-toed Tobias.
Okay, so this one's level 5, should be no problem. Okay, discover the Weeping Cove. Let's go down. Okay, so Three Barrel Cove is that way. There we go. Should probably throw some buffs up. I don't know what to expect. A blurred secret door are always favorites.
The wailing and moaning becomes clearer as you enter the cave.
Good old bats. Let's try this way first. And there's a door. There's no obvious way to open it. So it usually means there's a lever somewhere else. Okay, so I can either go underwater or... That's a big pileup, so I guess we go underwater. Okay.
An opening in the ground reveals another body of water to explore.
Oh, I'm trying to remember which quest it was. There was one where you had to keep going underwater. And man, the number of times I almost drowned in that quest is super high. Hey, a valve.
The valve triggers a rush of water through the pipes, followed by the sound of a door opening.
Okay, so that's probably going to open the door that would seem to be closed before. I'm also seeing sparkles. Adventurers pack. Great. And I think I got turned around. Might be in trouble. Yep, now I am taking damage. See, this is where the difficulty making a mental map really causes issues. Because I cannot remember how I got here. Okay, there we go. Especially any kind of thing that's 3D, even though that, you know, that was the most obvious path ever. Oh, I can't envision. Okay, I think this is the right way. Yes. I don't know why you guys spawned now, because you're outside the door. You should have spawned last time. Okay, so let's go in. And I'm mostly just kind of looking at the mini-map, which helps on the two-dimensional plane. Oh. But in the three-dimensional plane, it's much more difficult. Okay, so going east gives me the strong current. Okay, so let's go west. Okay, so there looks like something there. A valve. Okay, resistant current begins to dissipate. There's also something up here. I don't see anything. Okay. So there's a somewhat kind of similar quest called the Crucible and Giant Hold, which I won't be able to do because it takes pretty much a full party. There's one point where you need at least like 3 people that know what they're doing, because you have to pull levers and do all sorts of shenanigans. And at one point you do have to swim kind of against the current, and even once you get everything opened up, you have to kind of swim through a little hallway where there's spikes and all sorts of ridiculous stuff. And hopefully you make it, because if anyone doesn't, then their soul stone's kind of stuck there. And it's notoriously a pain. There's the undead. Well, they did say Tobias took his crew with him. Okay. So far we've got relative standard cave creatures.
Ahead and behind you. You feel that you are trapped.
Of course I am. So that's closed. That's... Okay. Skeletal archer, skeletal quartermaster. Oh, hey look. So there's 3 left, it looks like. Are there any farther down here? Nope. Okay. So they should be up here. Skeletal quartermaster. Okay. So, named first mate. And of course...
Cervantes, two-toed Tobias's first mate, has been returned to the depths.
Oof, I took a lot of damage in that fight. I think it mostly because of that Nyax Cold Ray. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest. Get as much health back as I can. Drink some healing potions. Blur, detect secret doors. Ice? I'm guessing Sonic. They seem to love combining Sonic with underwater shenanigans. Okay. Lever. Ooh, spooky lever. Okay. Kill some skeletons.
A slight breeze emerges from behind the wall.
That's why we have detect secret doors up. Hey, another hair shrine. Don't need that at the moment. But good to know that it's there. Skeletal swashbuckler. Things are pirate themed. Nice, I've already got aggression bonus, which means I'm probably at least a good, third, halfway done with the enemies.
A frigid cold cuts through your body as
Okay,
you frozen
adventure
river
pack.
below.
Usually, if you can, do that... No. Usually there's, something. But it doesn't look like that's the case this time. Wow! This is actually crazy good XP. It's like 5,000. Yeah, a lot of these quests have only been giving like 1,300. Okay. I don't know what to do from here. Okay. Let's see, what does it say? A slight breeze. Rigid cold cuts through your bodies, you see a frozen river below. Guess they didn't... It's not like they didn't warn me. Okay, so there was that offshoot there. Let's go ahead and look at that.
A ship's mast rises up from a chasm in the cave floor.
Okay, kill those guys. Another rest shine, always nice. Oof, that was close. Dang it. Don't want to get shot at. Fortunately, there was water. It was hard to tell if it was actual water or frozen over. Longbow and arrows. Okay, I think that's giving me a message that I need to shoot something. But I don't see any particular something at the time. Okay, let's try looking underwater. Hey, a valve. Go up. It's a little nook. See, now that seems like it would be a good place for a rest shrine, because that's where it seems like it would be safe to rest. Originally, I believe the idea behind the rest shrine was, here is a location that it's safe to rest at. And so generally it would be stuff like, you know, a little outcropping or a place that's behind, you know, in a hidden area, something like that. Though later on they definitely seem to have mostly just made it based on balance. There's one that I remember particularly well because it's a chase scene where you're being chased by like a bunch of driders that spawn infinitely. Driders, for those not familiar, are like half scorpion, half... Actually, I don't think they call them driders. I think that was an EverQuest term. I can never remember what the D&D term form is. But they're like half... Well, in Eberron, they're half scorpion. Yeah, in Eberron they were half scorpion. I think usually they're like half spider. But yeah, so they're like half spider, half drow. And so they're chasing you down, they spawn infinitely. And yet, after killing a bunch that are on the way, there's like this side route. It's like, oh, you can take a rest here. It's like, are you sure? This doesn't seem safe. Okay. What the... I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm assuming that's just like a graphical glitch. Because it looks like there's ice, but I'm jumping right through it. Okay. And then there's a locked door here? Maybe? The map seems to suggest that there's... So you guys can see. So there's something right there, and something right there. So let's look there since it's closer. Let's see if I can get anywhere. There we go. There's a valve.
The second valve triggers another chain reaction. which opens the door to the rest of the dungeon.
Oh, hey, that's good to know. Okay, so now I should be able to actually go down there. May want to take a rest shrine just because, yeah, I don't know how soon I'll actually be heading back. Okay, so let's go ahead and rest up. So we're at aggression, mischief. Wow, 6739. That's super good. That's more than enough to take us to the next pip. Might be. Well, at this rate, honestly, I might be able to. Actually, yeah, let's go there. This rate, I might be able to get a level just after one more quest, which would be great, because that'll give me a feat, I believe. Though I should probably remember to recast buffs. Fire and ice. Okay. Get all the peoples. Classic valve everywhere. Oh, this is an interesting place. Yep, and here's where they gave me the bow for. Okay, so let's equip that. Oops, let's turn that off.
As the lever flips back,
Oh.
the floor opens.
Let's go back to equipping decent gear. Turn back on Eldritch Blast. Great. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. So I should go that way. Maybe just follow. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's depressingly easy to get lost for me. Hey, that's not suspicious at all.
The supposed urban legend speaks to you.
It's about time someone found me. I have long waited for this moment. I am sorry you are starting to feel my...
The legend of two
Ha!
roads to life
Sucker!
is not just an urban myth, although it is doubtful that anyone will believe your tale of victory.
There we go. Come on, luck. Finally. That promised loot for having knock. Useless. Okay, so we finish out. Yeah, we're only like 3,000 away from leveling up again, which is awesome. So one more quest out here and I should be good. Well, at least, you know, at level 6.
Cove is rumored to be a resting place of two-toed Tobias,
Let's see if we can figure out the
three-barrel legend.
closest. So there's one up there, one up there. So, yeah, let's just go north. Might as well hit all of... Oh, there's so many of them. Yeah, let's go for that one. I don't know which one that is. Let's see. So that one is Garl's Tomb. Garl's tomb was level 6. That shouldn't be too bad. Tomb of Garl the Grey is behind a waterfall along the cliffside. Destroy the troglodyte eggs. Okay. That should be easy enough. Okay. Is it down there? Well, there's a waterfall. Yep, there it is right there. So I've just gotta get down there. I'm gonna take damage. Oh no! Nice.
Our cave extends deep into the rock behind this waterfall.
Oh, there's 2 of them! The troglodytes get an old grey Garl. They're both level 7. No, troglodytes get is 6. So let's do troglodytes get first. Destroy 25 eggs. No problem. Let's do blur, detect secret door. Troglodytes seem acidy. So I'm going to go ahead and do acid. Ooze. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, it's been a while since we fought some trogs. So this should be too... Shannon. Casters are always a pain. Oops. Okay. And of course they're invisible. They don't seem that strong though. The negative troglodytes have like 19 hit points. Troglodyte Warlock has like 70, but... Yeah, if they're casting fireballs. Should probably take that out. Okay, so there's some eggs down here. I don't think anything... Whoa, that's a lot of trogs. Especially for casting fireball, jeez. My hit points is going quick. Okay, so let's go this way. Bugger. Bugger! Okay. Seriously? Taking so much damage. Fireball. Okay. I don't know why they like fireballs so much. Or why I keep failing. Stats. You're sickened, you're suffering penalties to your speed, attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves. Which brings my forward reflex to 2. That would explain why I keep failing. Oh, nice. Restaurant. Might as well use it. I said Blur. Secret doors. Okay, let's see. So as we're blowing this stuff up, so if I remember correctly, actually, interestingly, this place was released way before Warlocks were. So even though they're called Troglodyte Warlocks, they aren't a Warlock class. I imagine they're probably Wizard, and that's kind of the. Oh, I wish I had Featherfall. Oh, I really wish I had Featherfall. Because I'm starting to remember this place. Okay. Shoot, I may have to head out once I hit level 6 just to refresh my heal potions. Okay. So there's eggs. Yep. Bugger. Oh, and there's a named. Awesome. Always fun. Okay, so we've got shamans. I wonder what the difference between the shaman and the warlock is. Other than the warlocks seem to be a little quicker to spam fireball. But I had left a bunch of eggs up there. So I need to go up and kill them. Okay. Drink. Okay, can I just blast them from here? Maybe. If they would stop attacking me. No! Gah! How am I not able to hold onto the edge? I've got the Ring of Striding, which gives me +7 jump. Is it because I keep getting slowed? Oh, so annoying. Okay. Does that let me destroy the egg? No. That's too high. Bugger all. Okay, apparently I needed to do that anyway. Is there a lever? There is a lever on the other side. Why won't you let me grab the edge? Because that would make this all so much easier. Or if I had Featherfall and or a jump potion. I don't have jump potions, I don't think. Got Stone Skin, Protection, Tumbling, close. Stripped Undead, Protection from Evil. No. Okay. Okay. Let's blast the egg. So that's good. I think that's pretty much all the eggs, as long as I can just get to that thing. Go. There we go. There we go, and the door's open. Awesome. Now, if I'm lucky, I haven't missed any eggs, because I don't want to have to go back. Okay. Let's see. Focus. There's trogs. I've already used a bunch of... Oh, crap. I'm down to 5 healing potions. I think I still have like a couple of moderate. But I'm going to need to stock up something big. Okay. Rest Shrine. Great. I can use the healing. My buffs are almost out. And of course, while I can refresh a lot of them, I only have 1 charge of the Expeditious Retreat. One of these days, I'm hoping to get an actually decent striding item. That way I don't have to keep worrying about casting it. But that day is not this day. Fire. Acid. Man, I wish I had the 20 points of fire resistance. If I was smart, I would have joined the newbie guild just to get the airship buffs. But I am not a smart man.
Here, this bloody
Oh, nice.
cave
Oh, jeez. That is an ambush. And I was hoping to cut them back, but instead they just keep throwing spells at me. No! How am I too short? Stupid fireball. How am I too short? Too short to be forgiven. Okay, let's maybe there's an underground. Hey, look!
door stands at the bottom of the pool. Its lock appears to be rusted shut. You don't think you can open it now?
Bugger. And I can't cast spells underwater, so I can't knock. Apparently I missed some eggs. Time to backtrack. The downside of not knowing the maps. So there's a couple of places that it could be. Okay, so first off is that corner there. Yeah. And we've got those areas. So let's see what we can do. I don't see any eggs. Let's see if we can avoid falling. Okay. Oh, apparently I left a chocolate egg alive. It's unfortunate that that one doesn't count as eggs. Once again, avoid falling. That would just be a huge annoyance. Okay, I think I've already got ransack. I'm missing enough for conquest, which I'm surprised by, because I thought I've killed like everything along the way. Okay, so I've got 2 eggs left, a minute and a half left on my buffs. Are you good? Wasn't even out of the way. It was literally like right in front of my face that I was too stupid to see. That's super annoying. Okay, let's recall out. Do I want to run another quest? Well, the other one here was 7. I probably do want to level up.
Our cave extends deep into the
Yeah, because I should be able to teleport here. Yeah, so I shouldn't have to make the run again. I can just teleport to Garl's tomb. Because there's the expedition guy at the entrance. Okay. So let's turn in some of these quests. Okay, didn't find him, huh? You should go back and look harder. Oh no, I did find him. What? That's impossible, because he doesn't exist. You delusional adventurers are so gullible. You'll believe anything as long as there's a reward affixed to the end. It's just an urban legend, a hoax. There's no urban legend. Do you still hear wailing coming from the lighthouse? Me neither. Lauren's face turns white. Here, just take this and be gone. I never want to see you again. Leave now. Smile at Lauren and grab your reward. Okay. Ooh, named items. Okay, Corsairs. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let me look at the non-name stuff. Nice hand wraps. But that's the only one that looks interesting. Okay, my current hat is horrible. Will save +1. So that's spot +5, swim +5, resistance +2. Awesome. And Corsair's cunning. This bandana is one of 3 parts of the Corsair's Cunning set. When 2 items from the set are equipped, you will gain the benefit of underwater action. I don't know what that does. If all 3 are equipped, you will also gain feather falling. Hey, feather falling I want. Let's definitely take that. Let's pick the quest up again. Yar. What happens if I turn that on? Do I get to wear a headband? Maybe. Okay, and then we're going to turn that quest in there to Red Tom, I think. Because we did 2 quests. Yeah. Howdy, Red Tom, you get the Skilly's eggs. Well, there's something more. Is there always? What's the trouble, Tom? It's like this. You know Skong? Well, his men roughed me up while you were gone, and I told him you went in the girls' tomb. You did it. Look, you try facing off against 4 minotaurs with big sticks. See, I didn't read sticks at first. See how you keep your tongue. Alright, what do I do now? You gotta make it up to Skong, or I'm hanging in the yardarm, and then they'll come after you. Go back to the tomb. Old Grey Garl had some fair loot down there, they says. It's locked deep down inside the crypt where his mates buried him. That's all, just find the loot? What aren't you telling me, Tom? Nothing. Well, not much anyway. It's only a story, tavern talk. No one really believes it. Tom looks uneasy and can't meet your gaze. There shouldn't be any problem telling me, should there? Fine. See, they say old Grey Garl himself didn't go on to Dollar when he dies. So Dollar is... I'll go into that in just a second. Too greedy for his loot. They say he and his mates will come to anyone who takes his treasure, but they say lots of things. Those tales always seem to turn out true when you don't want them to be, though. Yar, ain't that the truth? And I got an eerie feeling from that place. Didn't rightly want to go too deep, if you get my meaning. The host knows what we would have run into if the Trogs hadn't gotten us. But you'll go then. Yar, I mean, yes. But after that, we're through. Fine by me, as long as it gets Skong off my back and yours besides. Okay, I didn't even get a reward. Can't sell. Well, I can't repair. I can sell. Heal splitter. I need to pick up some more potions. Speaking of which, I should look at what feat I want for 6. Let's see. So it's really all about the clickies. So Stricken, Empower, Maximize, Quicken, Enlarge. Consume, Empower, Maximize, Quicken, Enlarge. And Burning Blood, Empower, Maximize, Quicken, Shoe Materials. Okay, so it looks like it's between Empower and Quicken. And I might want to find Fred. I think they said it was in House Fjarlin. Swap out Toughness for the other one. Yes, I'd like to leave. Take me to Stormwitch Harbor. Because there's a trainer right there. Okay. Yeah, if I can get Empower, because the way that the feats work... So the way that the feats work in 3.5 is Maximize just means that you do maximum damage, so instead of 10d6, 60 damage. And Empower means that whatever damage you did does 1.5. Though I think... Yeah. So the way that meta magics work in this one is that instead of, changing the actual thing, they give you spell power. So spell power, currently I have, let's see, those would be universal, so which is usually force? What does it scale off of? Its damage scales with 125% spell power. Chaos? I guess that would be alignment. So... Acid, cold, electric, fire, force, light, negative, positive, repair, sonic. Let's call it force. So 66. So if it scales 130%. I believe that it means it adds another 90% damage? Doesn't sound right. 90 damage? Anyway, but when I use maximize instead of 66 spell power, it becomes 156. No, 216, because it adds 150. And power, I believe, is 75. So it's not as big of a boost as maximize, but it's still a pretty massive boost. Okay, so spellcraft, use magic device. Next. Okay. Oh, nice. I get all sorts of fun stuff. So Warlock feats, pack damage. Makes sense. It's an even level. Trainable feats. Lots and lots of stuff. Entropic Ward. Oh, nice. Plus 5 magic resistance and plus 25 fortification. Oh, that might actually work. So if I'm doing 25 from that, plus 5 from, or 25 from that, plus 25 from that, that'd put me at 75. Oops. I accidentally messed up my level up. Knight's training. Oh, that's new. Interesting. Bonuses with... Wow! Holy carp! You have undergone rigorous military training with traditional weapons of war while wielding one of the following weapons. You are granted the following. Longswords you wield have a +1 morale bonus to critical multiplier, which makes them a 19 to 20x3. I wonder if that's just letting people be competitive with non-kopeshes. Yeah, because Battle Axe adds a +1 morale bonus to critical threat range, making him 19 to 20x3. And then improved critical slashing. Okay. Yeah, it looks like instead of just having kopeshes own everything, they gave people an option of making everything have the same profile. Well, that's interesting. Well, that's a way to do it. Okay, so yeah, Empower spell is 75 spell power. But I'm going to go ahead, let's see, I think they're both, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Quicken. And Entropic Ward. That's just standard level ups. Boom. Now 6 acid resistance. Now these should cast faster. I mean those are always pretty quick. And then this is where Burning Blood comes in handy. Even though it costs 10 spell points, because it's a spell-like ability, no matter what meta magics are active, it's always still going to cost the 10. So even though Maximize increases the spell cost by 25, Quicken increases the spell cost by 10, instead of increasing it by 35, it stays at the same 10 points. So let's... What? I could have sworn I had an enhancement point. I should have. Is it because I leveled up it didn't keep track of it? What? One action point remaining. Weird. Weird. Well, that's what I wanted. So, Nowhere's Fate unlocks the next tier. So the one I'm going to go after... Stricken Form. Action targets marked by your stricken attack. Your melee attacks give vulnerability, which is slightly more damage. Meh. Greater Hunger. Your melee ranged and Eldritch Blast do 2d6 kinetic damage when striking an opponent marked with your consume attack. Damage goes to 2d10. Stricken damage increased by 46. That's what it's talking about. So 16d6. That goes from 2d10 to 4d10. Yeah. It's only 2 points. Ooh, or do I go steal life force? Those are both tough, good options. Okay, I want to go to House Fierlin. Because I think that's where they said Fred was. Let's look. Okay. Catacombs. Giant hold. Nectaron. Harbor. House Kenneth. No, House Jarasco, I believe it was. I believe. If I can remember correctly. So Jarasco was the halfling housing. That's because the halflings have the healing dragon mark. There's some good stuff here. Oops. Oh. But I think this is where Fred is. Let's see. This is Ravenloft, that's the new expansion. There's Fred. So Fred's a Mind Flayer. And the way you reset your feats is you let him eat your brain. Or just, very specific portions. Pathetic Light Dweller. I seek Sybaris Dragon Shards. Bring them to me, and for a paltry sum of gold I can grant you the ability to perform feats beyond your paltry imagination. There will be some loss involved, but nothing in adventure like you would notice. Fred? Yes, my name is Fred. At least to you light dwellers who aren't capable of understanding or speaking my true name. That makes advertising difficult, as I'm sure you can understand, so I took the name of my first customer, a human named Fred. Well, that makes sense, I suppose. Okay, let's do it. So I should have, the one free feat exchange. So we're going to swap out Toughness for Empower spell. Great. So now my hit points have gone down a little. I've still got 88. We won't think about all the times that Toughness saved my life. Instead, we're going to think about, hey, look at all the damage we're going to be able to do with all of our fancy new meta magics. Sexy, sexy times. Okay, now we gotta run back. There might be a fast way to run back. I believe I used to always just take the airship. Oh, there's the Stormage teleporter. That might work too. But the problem with the airship is you have to be part of a guild. So let's click. Nice. I don't see a harbor. Let's go Inspired Quarter. Because I think that's just off the harbor. Okay. Yeah, so there's the harbor. Okay. And then actually, I'm going to take a second and see if this works. So last time we tried this, it messed up the UI. So we're going to see if I'm able to actually do this without messing things up. And I will be right back. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if we can switch back to the game without screwing up my UI. And no. Bugger. Okay, well, I know not to do that again. So let's go ahead and quit out, start it back up. Always a fun time for experiments. So while we're doing that, the game had mentioned, I think it was Dulnuth. I probably should have spoken when I still remember the name. So that's kind of like a plane of death, which I think a lot of D&D worlds have, but this one is more, it's like right on the border with the regular plane, and so ghosts and negative energy and such can cross over. In fact, there's one really fun quest where you actually get plane shifted into that plane at times, which always makes things more lively. Dulnuth? Yeah, I think Dulnuth. I don't... Actually, now that I think about it, I don't... No, there is a few ultra planes you go to. So, when you go to Forgotten Realms, you go to the web, I think it is? The alternate plane of... I want to say Lilith, that's not right. The Spider Queen. What's the Spider Queen's name? Queen of the Drow. I don't remember her name. That's unfortunate. When you're in Eberron, there's a few other ones you get shifted to outside of like personal, like demi-planes. Like I believe there's a demi-plane that there's a lich that possesses and hangs out in. The one that's most interesting, I think, is Shavarath. For those not familiar with Eberron, Shavarath is like a plane of battle, where there's a constant war being fought between devils and demons and angels and archons. It took me so long to remember the difference between devils and demons that when people like trying to remember the good side equivalent, it takes me forever. I think there's I want to say Archon's the lawful good, and then I don't remember, is there a chaotic good? I thought so. Maybe not. Anyway, so the place is super interesting, because you'll find fights between devils and demons. And there's quests to like slaughter a bunch of devils, and there's quests to take out a bunch of demons. And there's these blades that are constantly traveling through the zone, and if you're not paying attention, they'll hit you and just like cut you into shreds, which is of course always fun. And if you're not paying attention, man, they do a lot of damage, especially if you're in a full group, because they scale really well. Girl's Tomb, boom. Okay, so now we're going to try the second one. Okay, Old Grey Girl. Level 7. Hey, this is the first time we're running a quest higher than us for... It's been a while now. Well, hopefully we don't die. So... Wow, crazy good XP. 5,500. Just at the entrance.
The air is strangely cold now, and the scent of old decay has replaced the troglodyte's musk.
The scent of old decay has replaced the troglodyte's musk. That seems like the wrong order for things to go in. It seems like I could see, you know, the scent of old decay replacing... Oh, that's their way of saying there's undead. Got it. Because I was going to say, old decay doesn't seem like a scent that would just pop up. Okay, so that's my personal, so I gained 1,200 XP. But yeah, that's their roleplay way of telling me that, hey, I got money, or I got undead. This doesn't look suspicious at all.
As the chest creaks open, the gargoyles around the chamber shudder to life. Grey Gargoyle left his treasures.
I think I missed this last time, because I remember seeing all those gargoyles and I just never did it. I was worried that that's where the eggs would be. I didn't realize. Lush crypt moss. I don't remember Lush. One of these days, I'll actually have a collectibles bag that I don't have to worry about overflowing. Okay, so let's go in. Jelly. I gotta admit, I'd rather take on skeletons and jelly than trog shamans. So far, this place is easier. Pretty sure that won't last long, though. Find the chest containing Garl the Grey's lost hoard. Okay. Ooh, whites. Whites are tough. Okay, funerary token.
A grating whisper drifts out of the dark from beyond the vault.
Who disturbs my tone, dog? You will never see the sun again.
I love doing that. Dang it. Just like quick and knock, yes. It's the best idea ever. I just love the idea of you go in, they start talking, you immediately just turn around and walk out. Because why not, right? Why do I feel skeletons are going to jump out? No? Huh. I was totally expecting like a bunch of arcane skeletons surrounded by their aura to just show up and start like spamming spells. But I guess not. Nice. Oh, and my spells last for 6 minutes now. That's better. Though my expeditious retreat's still 5. White. A white high priest. Oh, 171 damage. That's so good. It's corruption damage, which is untyped. Or chaotic damage.
Unholy light shines
That might not be
from the
untyped.
sarcophagi lining this corridor. Garl's wrath is corruptible. They must be destroyed.
Okay. Yeah, I like blowing stuff up. Less fun when stuff's in it, but that's fine. 156 hit points. Jeez. It's a tough little scorpion. Okay, let's kill those. So my favorite thing about this game, really pretty much any game, is the ideas that you get out of it. So one of the reasons I really liked Eberron is because Eberron has a very unique take on it. I've never actually run a game in Eberron, nor do I think I've ever been in a game on Eberron. And the reason for that is, ironically, maybe not ironically, because I don't know. I've learned that I will never understand irony, as hard as I try, because it seems that everything I think is ironic isn't, and if I think it's not ironic, then it is. But I play this game, and I really like the Eberron setting because there's lots of interesting ideas. But I never play any actual pen and paper game in pre-built system, or like I never play a game in Forgotten Realms or in, oh, look at all those gargoyles. I never play a game in Eberron or in Ravenloft or anything like that, because I prefer to do homebrew. I both playing in and playing like GMing in homebrew content, because it just seems so much more interesting. To see what I can come up with or what someone else can come up with for the world, rather than trying so hard. Because I've seen it happen where someone, creates an interesting storyline and they're like, no, they wouldn't do that. That's not how Waterdeep would react. And I don't know, I don't like that, because it's like, no, they came up with an interesting idea, like, let them play the interesting idea. But no, the problem is people decide that they know that much more than the GM. And really the only solution to that is to straight up say, yeah, that they're not going to react that way. Or, they're going to react this way because that's the way I wrote it. It's it's my world. And a lot of times that's all you can do, is to just kind of say it's my world. Because so many people get so uptight about, here's what they would do. And I think, I don't like to be uncharitable, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people that do, like, that's the reason they enjoy running Forgotten Realms, that's the reason they enjoy running those, is because...
Speaks again.
Every step you take only hastens your doom.
Every step you take only hastens doom. It's the same kind of people that seem to memorize stat blocks in the monster manual. And, we'll use power attack and use other buffs and different stuff based entirely of that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're fighting something that looks huge and tough and such, yeah, use something that targets its will. Like, that's more than reasonable. The problem comes is when you're like, oh, this creature only has a DC 12 reflex save. Well, how do you know they only have a DC 12 reflex save? Or you shouldn't attack them. They have, a 26 AC. Or you should do this, or I'm going to make this action because I know that it's more likely to work. And I think there's a big difference between, between trying to figure stuff out. Like, if something's a giant turtle, yeah, it's probably fair to assume that they have a decent AC. But if, it's just looks like a normal creature, why would you assume that it has a super high AC? Why would you go into something assuming and I don't know. I try to avoid going into things for that reason. And I just know so many people that don't, like, and I think a lot of them will, because I've even had that in my own games sometimes. I'm running a PTU, which is kind of a homebrew system, which is odd, but it stands for Pokemon Tabletop Unlimited. And the way the idea behind it is, it's a way of taking the Pokemon universe and putting it into a pen and paper game. And, we don't run in standard Pokemon because it world breaks too much for me. So it's in like a fantasy setting, but I still get people that are like, oh, this Pokemon would react this way. And I'm like, maybe in the show, this is an entirely different universe. I don't know. Maybe Maybe I just try to be too controlling. Okay, so there's a trial there. But it's that kind of stuff that it bugs me. And I hate it when people try to control the GM. Especially when it's a new GM, because I've seen that so much. Sorry, reading chat. And I do appreciate like the value of a shared universe, which is nice. I mean, you know, you could say that you did this in Waterdeep, and people understand what you're talking about. There's definitely nice things about that. But I don't know. It seems so limited. Okay. Hey mate, you wanting to join the crew? Hey mate, ye be wanting to join the best crew in all of Three Barrel Cove? 'Tis all about survival. If you prove yourself to me by completing me challenge, ye be good enough to be on my crew. If you fail, ye would be nae good to me on account of y'all be dead. I'd be wanting to try. No. Okay, so let's go in. Seems trapped. There we go. Visibility potion's nice. Oh yeah, I still didn't get a second spell? I mean, I realize I got knocked, but...
You have dismantled the rusty iron defenders. This is sure
Ooh.
to be the first of many.
Longsword of Constrict Bang. See, now that's the kind of stuff I like. Armor piercing. Oh, that's new. Bypass fortification. Okay, so we're going past these guys. Oh. Okay, it's kind of jumpy. Is my computer having issues or what? Oh shoot, I forgot to get more healing potions. Bugger. That was not great. Okay, maybe I have to go the other way? Okay, here's something in there. There we go. Iron defenders. Still not seeing anything. There's a door there. So there, if you press backspace, ooh, potion of cure moderate wounds. That seems like a trap. So if you press backspace, it will target the closest, like, targetable. So you can't see it, but I'm spamming backspace to try to figure out where to go. So that's the next puzzle. I think. 'Cause that's a gate. Wait, where's the lever? Oh, lever's there. Puzzle tire is also over there. Okay. And this could be interesting, trying to do a puzzle dungeon without a wiki or anything like that. Nope, can't even do that. Okay. Where am I supposed to go? What do you want from me? Oh. Kill him. Whoa. Okay, lots of exploding barrels, some iron defenders. Shoot. I don't know if I'm supposed to just go over those or what. Hey, oh, I forgot to refresh buffs. So there was a door? Nope, a cabinet. I thought I saw that there was a door. Okay. That's not it. Nice. So that's the trial. There we go. There we go. Can never go wrong with loot. Ooh. Alignment, spell power, I think. Okay, light and alignment. So that means my chaos damage is based off of light. But I think I prefer the spell focus, mastery, and potency of my Nicked. Okay. So now we go here. I kind of wish I had Featherfall, because I remember Featherfall makes this way easier. Probably less dangerous. Okay. So, there we go. Okay, so there's a gap there, so I'm going to want to jump onto that one. And then jump over there. Maybe? I don't know what's there. Oof. Okay. Climbing up. Okay, so that one's not gonna make it. That one, there we go. So always go for the one that has the lowest because that's most likely the one that's gonna be easiest. The music's nice, it's very like sea shanty. Okay, and I want to go that one. This is actually going way better. I remember when this first came out, trying to do it with a bunch of people, and there was people constantly falling and into the ground. I don't know if they made it easier, or if I'm just not trying to rush through it, or what. So the fact that that's lower makes me want to go that direction. But that also goes up. Just in case. Oof. No, what? It was a trap. Oh. How was I to know? Well, I mean, if I was smarter, I probably would have figured it out. So then, I go there. And I guess I would pull myself up here. No. Oh no! Did I take no damage? How? Oh, I'm back to the start. That's obnoxious. But I didn't take damage, so that's good. Okay, so let's see. While I am embarrassing myself as I try to finish this trial, let's see. We're gonna go that way? Yes. There to there. Okay. And from there to there. And then, oh, phew.
Your muscles are warm.
Yeah, they are.
The fetid stench of soup
Man, I've never wished that there was a fly spell more. And of course, warlocks get fly spells. Permanent ones. They're pretty close. Okay, deckhand.
the Warforged ambush. Now the construct cease to exist.
It's kind of harsh. Seems like a waste to kill that many of your deckhands to test one new possible deckhand. So what happens when I pull the lever? Of course it does. I wish I had Featherfall. And or fly. Now I hear arrows buzzing by. Okay. I guess. Ah, bugger. Why did it not latch on? That's obnoxious.
Series of levers and traps dot the walls
Okay.
and floor in the ceiling. Only your wit can solve this.
Oof. Okay, so let's see how well we can solve. There we go! Feather falling boost of speed. Where were you 20 minutes ago? 15% bonus to movement speed. Shoot, that's almost as good as... I mean, 15 is more than the 10 I'm currently using. It's less than the 25 of the Expeditious Retreat. But probably not even... Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll take the feather falling. Okay. So I've got to figure out what I want to do. Good old puzzles. Break, of course, everything. Because breaking stuff is fun. Okay. So let's see. I'm guessing I have to hit the target lever. I wonder, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if they put all this stuff here so that people would have something to do while one person solved the quest. Not that it takes that long to break everything, but... Okay. So when I pull the lever... Okay, that just activates something. When I pull this lever...
The other components return to their initial state.
Okay, so green is reset. When I pull this lever...
This lever fires a dart high above, leading you to believe it is a trigger mechanism.
Okay, so that one is the... See if I've got it right. So that would fire there. So that would fire there. Go pew pew. Not seeing any pew pews. Okay, so I have to choose which one I want those to light up on. So I'm guessing that one fires off there to hit the target lever. So the question is, where does it all start? I'm guessing I want to hit that at the end. What does pulling that do? Okay, so that turns that on. Okay, that turns that on. Okay, so that switches those three. So if I do that one first. Okay. If I could figure out where the dart was starting from, I feel like that would make things easier. Well, that one did something. Oh, because probably that. So that one went pew, which then caused that one to go pew. Which means we'd want that to go there. To pew. Right? Okay. So pew pew, pew pew. Oh, I did something. Okay, so pew 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 pew. Presumably I'm trying to get to there. So when I hit there, okay. Maybe I have to hit all of them? That's the idea. So it goes there to there. So if we go there, there, that pews off to there. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Something's happening. Let's reset. Wait, did that work? Well, because it fired... What if we switched over to that side? Because I'm having trouble envisioning what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. What happens if we just fire back then? Now I'm getting 4 of them. I don't know if that means I'm doing better. Okay. So, Hit there. That one goes pew pew. No? Well, that did that one. Okay. Wait. So that one by doing that order did that. And that one pewed to that one. Is that right? That seems right. It seems like, yeah, hitting there would be the way to do it. So pew, 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 pew. Oh, that was the reset. Okay, that's always firing that one. So that one would go there, and if it's set to there, and it fires there. Okay. I was thinking we needed to activate that one for some reason. But that leads to nothing. There's probably like a door opening gate somewhere. Oh, I bet that's it. Oh, I bet that's it. So I need a fire there, 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 and that hits that door. Okay. It's not about the standard puzzle where you're trying to connect things from here to there. You're trying to get it to... Maybe not.
The challenge was no match for your sharp wit.
I literally did nothing.
As you are
Okay. Okay. I am trying to decide if they just felt bad for me. And decided, yay, you did it, good job. Or if I actually somehow solved it. Ah, this seems like a trap hallway.
You hear a metallic clanking from behind.
Whoa. Wow, you have a lot of hit points. These are both my DOTs. Well, oh, of course, because you're immune to acid. Wait, why are you immune to acid? Oh, you're immune to burning blood. I guess because you don't have blood? Seems interesting. Oh, that's a lot of fire. That's a lot of damage. Didn't I have a potion of resist fire? I may have sold it. Okay. So resist energy fire. One more level and I'll get 20 points. Yay. So there's a chest that I want. Oh nice, a shrine. Hey, I do have Rensack. Great. Okay. So let's see what we're doing here. Da-da-da-da. Looks like we have to walk along. And there's levers? Lever it to beaver? I don't know what that did. Okay. Okay, I don't... The fire seems to almost be like nothing because it's easy enough to get around. Okay, do I just have to... Uh-oh. Pull all the levers? Am I supposed to just pull certain levers? Oh, that one could be tough. I got something. Oh, there's darts. Great.
You have weathered Rackham's inferno. A few burns and sweat reach your skin.
Chest is locked. Can't knock it. Well, I can't knock it till I try it. Okay. Oh, the feeling when you're given a puzzle and you just kind of blindly work your way through it. It's like when you're given a riddle in a pen and paper game and you spend 3 hours working on it and finally manage to eventually come up with the correct answer. You're like, oh man, we're so smart. Okay. Don't know what's down there. Doesn't look like anything. Armor's pack. Loot, always good. Seems like a trap. Fortitude, acid absorption. That's fine. Hey! I think I did it. So, you made it this far, eh? Well, the next challenge be to test your knowledge of the lingo. It is important to talk like a proper buccaneer. Other buccaneers will see in starboard through your facade and kill you on the spot. Convince me you got what it takes. Of course, I'm quite ready to take the challenge that you offer. Ha! You want to be a shipmate and that be the way you talk? Come on. You can do better than that, I hope. I be ready to take the pirate challenge. Much better. Here be your first question. What we plunder an innocent ship, what be the first thing you'd orten to do? Take a head count of your crew. Ha, you funny wee one. You gonna speak like a pirate, then swashbuckle. Okay. You've been needing lessons. Let's continue the challenge, shall we? Aye. When arriving in a new port, what does a pirate seek first? Local tavern. Where did you learn to speak like this? I picked up a thing or two along the way. How much of a share does the captain receive? Double the share of the crewmate. I actually know that. Are you sure you aren't already seafaring sort? Yep, I be sure. Are you wanting a swashbuckle? Yar. A fight you be getting anyway. You've been getting lessons. Now your final challenge. You've been making a choice. Go speak with that prisoner on the plank. I'll leave it to you. Don't fail us now. Please, please, please. You must help me. Don't make me walk the plank. My crew needs me, and I have a family to feed. Yeah, have him walk the plank. But we'll kill the dogs. Oh, that killed him anyway. Oopsie doodle. We'll kill the dogs. Ha! Scurvy dogs. Okay, no chest? Oh, come on. That was way too little loot. That's annoying. Decent XP though. Kind of, for the amount of time it took. Puzzle quests are always interesting, because if you can get to the point where you can do the puzzle quickly, they're usually the most efficient XP per hour. Okay, precious cargo. Looks like Scoundrel's Run. Yeah, let's go grab that one. I think that's the last one in the area. Hyena. Don't usually think of hyenas being the piratey areas. But I guess I don't know hyenas that well. Oh yeah, I've got Featherfall now! Yes! I can jump off all the things. Okay, Sea Shaman. Okay, Scoundrel's Run is just gonna be up here. Oh, there's a lot of kobolds. Okay, kill all the kobolds. And it's on the other side of that cliff thingy. So Scoundrel's Run, which... Oops. Let's keep some focus. Scoundrel's Run was... You get to Smuggler's Run Labyrinth. Oof, Labyrinth doesn't sound great. Take the road out of camp. Oh, use the left fork, proceeds past the waterfall. Cover all 5 pieces hidden inside. Labyrinth is a bit worrisome of a ward. But shouldn't be too much worse than what we just did.
This mine has not been worked since the pirates first claimed the cove.
Okay.
It now serves
Hey, is that a turtle?
peasant.
Oh, I think this is the same place. I've done this one, I think. Way back when. I think this is just a recolored old quest. Okay, well, let's hope it's not as bad as I remember. Kill the scorpions. Okay, enchanted mosaic. Loot. There's something there. That's... I could go either of those ways. Hey, chest. Ooh. Ooh. So let's look at that feather falling cloak. Feather falling's always nice. I've got a good cloak right now, but feather falling, cold resistance +6. Yeah, I'll stick with my charisma. Especially since I now have those fancy feather falling boots with run speed. You take that. You take that. I don't know where I'm going. Those look like earth elementals that are just about to wake up. Yep. Called it. He's immune to burning blood too. Maybe it's just like constructs are immune to it. Didn't say that, but I guess it would make sense. I'm taking so much damage. So the question is, do I get a bunch of moderate? Do I restock up on light? Because the moderate was like twice the healing, but 6 times the cost. Imagine Cure Serious is going to be even worse ratios. But at the same time, I'm making so much in a run, and I'm not exactly buying anything else. Oh, those cooldowns are the best. Especially now that they're quickened, maximized, and empowered. It's beautiful. Fortunately, Pathfinder and D&D were never super great. Yeah, not the fun kind of locked. Never was, place the legs on the altar. Yay. Never was great at, like, cooldowns. I think there was a 3.5 wizard that was all about magic missile. But that's always been one of my favorite like concepts. It's just a wizard that spams low level things constantly. Maybe that's why I like the warlock. It's because warlock's all about Eldritch Blast all day, every day. But I've always liked magic missile. Oh, I'm totally out of potions. Awesome. Because magic missile is just one of those things. It's not great damage. It's easy to avoid the damage with a basic shield spell. But it's just so convenient. It's just, let's rest up. You know, just, there's no to hit. There's no, very few things have a force resistance. You can hit multiple targets. It's just so much fun. Okay. So I think this is the way I already came from. Now we're seeing the maze portion kick into full gear. Because I know I'm running... Oh, there's a tail there. So I have to figure out how to open that door. And I'm going to want to try to avoid getting into fights. Try to take stuff out from a distance if I can. Okay, so that has that. And that goes up. Okay, there we go. So now I'm running into new areas. Oh yeah, puzzle. Puzzles I know. That was an easy puzzle. rubble. Bugger. So let's go straight. New area. Okay, so I can go a couple of different ways. Oh, there we go. So green is the pointy hat. Blue is the thing. I'm a bobber.
The wheels here clearly control the portcullis leading to the room containing the iron's core.
So green is pointy hat. Blue was the thingamabobber. She believes that one. Let's look at the other ones. So red is the like sideways. I don't even know. The little claw thing. And that one's the Dark Elves. EverQuest Dark Elves had a very similar type design for their city. So Hook and purple's Dark Elves. If I was lucky, there we go.
Idol of Halos, the second piece of the idol has been found.
All right. I need to come up with a name for that one. I don't even know what to call it. But I've got 2 down.
Wasn't hard to find since cursing your ancestors.
Sure you did. Lockbox. An iron key. Seems like that'll be handy. Chest. Kopesh of Double Strike. Nice. Yeah, with that feat that makes longswords into 1920 X3, I kind of want to try a longsword build. Because I remember there was a bunch of cool longsword stuff, but no one liked them because longswords are horrible. I mean, they're not horrible, but they're not as good as those types of things. As exotic weapons, I should say.
Rusty gears squeal as several portcullises rattle to life.
Okay. I don't know what the value of that is. But we'll see. Okay, so there's a thing there.
Idol of Halos head is nearby.
Kind of glad for their charging, because they charge up. No pun intended. Okay. Okay. So that one. I wonder. I might have to hit the thing and then go around, I guess. I guess. Okay, so let's see. Blur detector doors, let's go down. Interesting. Okay, is this new territory? No. Been here before. I can tell. Okay, but that's good to know. If I wasn't completely lost. Is there any place unexplored? No. But there also seems to be 2 floors. So I've probably missed a bunch of stuff. Okay. Maybe more than 2 floors. Actually, I think that takes me back to the entrance. Oh, okay, I see now. That bridge thing also connects to that. Okay. So I have to send the thing down in order to open that door. Okay. I thought that puzzle was too easy. So if we go there, 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 and that opens that door.
The Idol of Hallock's tail. The idol's third piece.
And there's the tail. Awesome. This is definitely, I was going to say definitely not speedrunnable, but it might be. If you had like 5 people, everyone knew what they were doing, went off in different directions, but also only worth like 4,000 XP, so probably not. Okay, so it looks like up here is mostly unexplored, so that's probably where I'm going to have my best luck. Okay, I think that is where, yeah, that is where I did that. Can go back that way. Okay, that was that. So let's go this way. No, that's the way I came from. No, that's... Okay. I think... So if I go this way, then that's where that boss was. And this way... Okay, so that's the piece of the idol. Because this way leads to that gate. Okay. So if I close that, then I want to be able to come from down here. So I might be able to go back to the entrance. Okay. And go back down that way. Is that still locked? Okay. So I've got there. Lever's still locked. Okay. So there's a thing that way. There we go, it is open. So I can just work my way up here. And then that should get to that. Now, if I could just remember where the last piece was.
The idol is nearly complete. Only one piece left to find.
Yep. let's see. I want to say that when you put in the second to last piece, someone attacks you, but I don't think it's that easy. I don't remember seeing the second to last piece though, or the last piece. So there's the bridge. Or there's the entry. There's got to be something to do with the lever. Because the lever seems like it would be there for a reason. 3 more minutes. No. It'd be a horrible idea to leave at this point. Lever's still locked. Okay, let's look at where we haven't gone. So it looks like the northwest corner. So up there. So presumably it's going to be somewhere in that area. Because I don't remember seeing it. That would make sense over the drawbridge. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Is this the right way? This seems like it might not be. It's hard to say. It might be. Okay. Nope, this was the way to get there. Bugger. If I can do backspace. Oh, that's the entrance. Awesome. Well, now I have a slightly better map. So from the entrance, if you go to the right there, it'll take you on a loop up. Okay, and if I take that way... Okay, so it takes me to there. If I go that way, there might be something. Is that... If I go that way, that just leads to that, so I'm going to want to go this way. Which makes sense, I haven't been this way for a while. So it's quite possible I missed something. Okay, so this is a new area with fire. Ow. Ow. Stop shooting me with fire, please. There's a door, so it's probably behind that door. Or it's just right there. Huh. Okay, just stop shooting me with fire. It's really obnoxious. I'm out of healing potions. Is there no way for me to just go... My expedition's down. Oh, my poor hit points. It's so low. Gonna need to buy a bunch of potions. Okay. So I guess the lever was for nothing.
Well done.
Awesome, I made a turtle. What are you there for? Freaking lever. Lever's locked. Can't knock it. I have no idea what's there.
This mine has not been worked since the pirates first claimed the cove.
Okay, but I do have my 2 enhancement points, which means I can get either. I think I have 2. It says 1. But I could have sworn I had 2. Unless. Yeah, 2 action points remaining. I don't know how that works. It seems to. I don't know. Okay, Charisma's horrible. That's not bad. So I'm either going to want to steal Life Force, which I could knock it up into 8 dice 6 chaotic energy. Oh, that's good. Or Stricken Form. No, that's Stricken Form. Or Greater Hunger, which lets my DOTs. No, I'm going to do Steal Life Force. I can get 2 ranks of that. I'm going to move you to like there. And we'll just have 3, 4, 5, 6 be our cooldowns. And I can quicken you. Actually, I'm going to change you to 3 because you're going to be my first. No, I'm going to keep you as 5. Because I like to have self-healing abilities as 5. 8 dice 6 chaotic damage. That's pretty good. That's as much as Stricken is. Yeah, 8 dice 6. Oh, that's so good. Long cooldown. Because it's got 20-second cooldown versus Stricken's 10. But man, 8 dice 6 is on average going to be 28 hit points. Plus my positive energy spell power, which is another 52. Which scales at 150%. Yeah, that seems like a great idea. But I should get some potions. I don't suppose there's any potions here. I can sell all my stuff. Gonna hold on to my potion of invisibility. Yeah, I got 25,000. I could probably invest in good potions. Gar, didn't expect you to see back here alive. Weird old Garla yelling all the way down here. Put the fright even in Skong's beaters, it did. Yes, the tavern tales turned out to be true. But you don't seem worse for it. Well, not much know-how. Tom leans forward, his eyes glinting. So did you find it? The hoard, I mean. Garl's loot? Yes, and you were right. It was worth the trouble. Not really. I don't doubt it. Scar will be glad, that's for sure. There's talks of other booty, buried in secret places. You can keep what you found, and I'll take care of the rest, once I've patched things up with him. Sounds fair. We're done here then? No dragons or Delk here for me to slay? Tom winks at you. No, but if you're looking for more work, speak with Kervik the Hound on Sorrowdusk Isle. You can take the boat there from House Deneth in Stormreach. Tell Kervik that old Red Tom sent you. Oh, interesting. Okay, first off, let's look for any named items. I don't see any named items. Boots of Fireguard, don't care. I like my current helm. Robust, 2, proof against poison, with con +3. Actually, that's not a bad idea. So proof against poison is a handy little thing because not only is it a +2, it grants immunity to natural poisons. It grants a bonus to saving throws against magical poisons, and the wearer does not fail saving throws against them on a roll of a natural 1. Now, to be fair, I don't have a high enough fortitude that the natural 1's going to make a difference. But that used to be the, what you would want, is your fortitude would be high enough. Yeah, so that knocks me up to 94. I should have at least one other quest that I can turn in. I'm hoping for another named item. I liked that hat. I'd like to have a set of 2. I don't see any vendors. Yeah, potion vendors. You explain the trial to Dirty Vingus. Yark, that'd be quite the challenge. Methinks this kobold's been needing something like that to boost the ranks of our crew. Thank you for your information. There we go, pirate treasure map. The map details the location of pirate treasure. Before opening a chest, you use this map. And for the next 15 seconds, you gain a +1 bonus to the loot level of chest that you open. No, literally the same bracers. Boots with dodge. I guess. Yeah, whatever. Okay, bloody brain job, Nodder. Ain't just any fool can survive Scoundrel's Run. You made a fortune for us down in those tunnels. Gonna be lots more folks trying it now, thanks to you. There we go, some actual named items. Scoundrel's Cutlass. Except I don't use cutlasses. But still. Frost, Anarchic. Scoundrel's Repeating Heavy Crossbow. That's good. Acid, Anarchic. Enraging. Yeah, nothing I need. 2400. Yeah, I'll just sell that. I think... Is that everything? No. Because I think once you get everything complete, then you can get the final quest, which is pretty awesome. You like fight on a pirate ship, it's great. I've only done it on Epic, so I don't know how good it is on Heroic. Oh, there we go. No? What? Yeah, I'm at 4 of 5. Quest to be played, Ghost of a Chance. Oh, that's the one I'm missing. Far northwest shore. Okay, it must have just been out of my area. I should get some potions, but you know what? Now that I have a healing spell, I should probably still get some potions. Let's go to House Beneath. Market only had moderate. I bet... I want to say House Jurasco has... Yeah, there's the Stormreach teleporter. I could do... Oh, I could do the pit. That's an interesting place. I think I'd need a lot more healing potions. Actually, yeah, that's not going to be as good because it doesn't have Quicken and... Or it has Quicken, but it doesn't have Maximizing and Power. So it's going to be... It's not going to do that 160 or whatever. But let's go to... Jurasco? They should have a potion shop, right? Let's see. Feathers Falls Apothecary. That sounds about right. Potion vendor. I'd like to trade. Potion of Ardor. There we go. Potion of Cure Serious Wounds. 100 plat each. Oof. Well, I mean, I'm selling stuff for like 1,000 plat. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's grab a bunch of cure serious wounds. Yeah, only 8,600. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Well, so I tackled now my mind's gonna blink. Pirate's Cove. Yes, immune to fear. And we're gonna go ahead and stop it at that point. We'll pick up next time, finish off Pirate's Cove, and then see what other adventure awaits us. And hopefully we'll pick up the last rank of Steel Life Force, which looks great. Then I'll finally be able to not have to worry about my health. Ha! Yeah, that would be fun. Okay, well, see you all next time.